In this video, we look at how we can do web scraping using the code interpreter. Now, let's say we are interested in scraping some data of Amazon. So for example, Amazon, I search for my own name, Greg Lim, and I can see the list of my books over here. So let's say I want to scrape, some of the data off. Also, by the way, I wrote these books, and if you are interested in any of them, just drop me a mail. The first thing we have to do is we actually have to save this web page as HTML because the code interpreter has no access to the internet. All right, so what we have to do on the top, so just make sure you go to File and then Save Page As. All right, and then just give it any name you want and HTML. All right, okay, so save this. So next, we then go to the code interpreter. All right, and then we upload the HTML file that we have down saved. All right, if you're interested in how this file looks like, you can just click on right. All right, so I've opened this file in my browser. So let's say the first thing that we want to extract is the product name over here, and then the price. All right, the price. So what I'll go to the code interpreter is say something like from the HTML file, extract the product name and price. So although we have told code interpreter to extract the product name and the price, what will make our prompt much more accurate is if we can actually tell the exact element that the product name is contained in and the element which contains the price. So how I can do that is I can mouse over the thing, right, and then I will right click and I will do I'll click on inspect. All right, inspect, and then it tells you, right, so this part here is actually the name, the element that contains our title. We can actually copy this and then we go to our code interpreter. All right, we just paste it here for now. Okay, you can see that it's an element because our product title is here. Let's next go and extract the price. So let's say the price is over here, right? Again, I will inspect. Okay, so it tells me it's this one. Okay, I copy this and then on the new line. All right. This will help make it more accurate in identifying the correct elements. So I can say that here's the element for one product. All right, or maybe I can say for a product title, sorry, should be product name instead. And then if I copy and paste this one, okay, I'll just put here's the element for a for price. Okay. And then let's look at our data again. Let me just close it. So in the case where there is no price, okay, so let's say for example, under more results, we don't see a price here, right? So in the case when there's no price, let's tell Chat GPT how code interpreter how to handle this. So in case there is no price for a product, okay, leave that price as a null data. All right, so let's see what the code interpreter does. All right, okay, to extract the product name and price from the HTML file, you use the Beautiful Soup package, and we will search for the span elements with the class names you have provided to extract the product name and price. Okay, it starts to read the HTML file. Okay, great. HTML file has been successfully loaded and parsed. Okay, so you'll find the span elements that we have mentioned, and if the product doesn't have a price, assign it a null value. Okay, that it's still working. Okay, finish working. All right, the product names and prices have been successfully extracted from the HTML file. Here are the first few items. Okay, so Learning Spring Boot, MERN Stack, Node.js, GraphQL, React. Okay, and if we verify with our HTML page, indeed, all right, Learning Spring Boot is the first result, then MERN Stack Okay, so then MERN stack. The third one is the node. Yeah, so node and then GraphQL. GraphQL. So great. All right, it has extracted the product title and the price, and also Code Interpreter prompts you to ask you if you want to export this data to a CSV or any other format. Then I can say export to CSV. Okay, if you want to Excel or to a table, it's up to you. All right, so I'll just illustrate using a CSV. Okay, so it exports to a CSV and I can download this file, so products.csv. And if I click on this, okay, so great. All right, I actually have the it all extracted here. So this is really cool.